The rising cost of expenses, including fuel, groceries and electricity, means South Africans have been left with less disposable income. So with no end in sight to the national lockdown and countless businesses already being forced to shut their doors, just how are families putting food on the table? Our reporters have been seeking out some survivors of the economic turndown who refuse to be defeated by this crisis. Joining us now from Johannesburg is Heidi Giokos. Heidi, thanks for joining us. You are in the city of gold. Are the residents of that city still finding that Joburg is as fruitful as it once was?
Yes, certainly. I think what's important to highlight is the fact that 7.8 million people in South Africa are currently unemployed, and Gauteng ranks number 3 in terms of the number of people that are currently unemployed. This is alarming given the fact that Gauteng province is normally seen as the economic hub of the country, where many people would come to Gauteng for a better opportunity, for an employment opportunity. And it seems as though COVID-19 has certainly exacerbated the situation with regards to people struggling to make ends meet, employment, retrenchment. We're seeing a lot of that more now with COVID-19. But we are joined by Lindogukle Mnisi, who is a business owner. And it's a positive side because he has started his own business in such a tough economic environment. Thanks so much for your time, Lindo. I think if you can just speak to us about why you decided to venture into your own business, given the challenges and the possible risk, especially during a pandemic.
Yes. Yeah, so we started Andura Hardware during a pandemic in 2020. It was tough times. Everyone was so scared, people losing their jobs. I was also employed myself, and I was so scared of what could happen. How would I be able to take care of my family if I were to lose that job? And I started a hardware store, got young people to come in also to assist in ensuring that we create employment while we try to build a business. And as I had anticipated, 2021 came and I got retrenched as well. And the business then became the main hustle from then going forward. So it's been tough. I've lived it. I've lived the tough times of COVID-19, in which people lose their jobs. I've lost my jobs, but I was a little bit smart enough to prepare myself for the time when it came.
Sure, and just speak to us about you own a hardware store. It's a space that many people would say it's a bit of a risky business. Many people within this area are possibly unemployed or struggling to make ends meet. It's a huge risk that you took, and given where the country is economically at the moment and the high unemployment rates, how would you say business is going, and are you comfortable and happy with the fact that you decided to start your own business?
Yeah. During these times, it will definitely be hard to even start a business. So to take that risk on its own, it's a risky, endeavor and undertaking that one would take. And to have it in a township, which, there are lots of people unemployed, where there are lots of people looking for opportunities, and they would, we get CVs on a daily basis, getting people coming into the shop to ask for opportunities, as small as we are, but they still see us, being existing, and they would like also to have opportunities. It's quite a risky endeavor. It's the business itself, but we're trying our best to grow it from within. We've got young people working in here with great minds, doing their best to grow the business. We've got 2 hardware stores now. We were able to grow from when we opened our first one in 2020. 2021, we were able to open our second one, because we've got young people with great minds, with good intentions, who understand that for us to get out of this rat race of having to struggle to get employment, let's just build our own. And we were just trying our best during these economic times and these risky times to just make ends meet.
Fantastic. Thanks so much for your time, Lindo. I think that's such an inspiring story, given the fact about how tough things are economically, and he's able to not only have one hardware store, but he's also able to have started a second one. And as he mentioned, employing young people who are eager and who want to have a better future for themselves. So as tough as things are, as the 7.8 million people are unemployed, you have people like Lindo here who are trying their very best to better the environment and their community.
Well, Heidi, thank you so much for bringing us that positive story. We know times are tight for everybody. It's good to see young people like Lindo pivoting and finding other ways to get an income. Heidi Giokos is out in Johannesburg today as we focus on the money crunch that South Africans are facing throughout the country.